will be achieved in future. Okay. So you guys are more concerned about the RJ theory. Let me break what the RJ theory is. RJ theory is basically a scalping. So you can search on Google what is actually the nature of a scalper. So nature of a scalper is to trade multiple trades, okay, looking at momentum of buyer and seller. Okay, so just to have a gist of buyer and seller movement, you need a window of 15 minutes, okay? And just any stock which you have seen, any stock which has risen multiples, you can guide me, I'll open that chart only. Guys, what are there? Hello?
Yes. Hello, yes, following.
Give me one stock which has risen well and you like anything of RJ stock. Any RJ stock.
We can look at the Cipla stock itself. This evening you gave a call on it, right? We'll look at the Cipla.
Cipla. Oh, this was Ram.
This is Praveen. This is Praveen.
Who all bought Cipla put today?
I bought it.
You bought. So what we'll do, guys, we will go to historical data, right? What we want is at least a monthly data because usually we track expiries and stock turn either side on one expiry. So probably we'll take some 1 month data, okay? Get data. So what is this buyer or seller, all about?
Okay.
Okay, can you see this? Volumes, can you see the high of supply is 586 and the low of supply is 542. Okay, so what is important for us is to study this volume which RJ sees. This I am talking about the volume part. Okay. Okay, let's start from 21st of November. Today is 21st of December. Okay, so 542 was the base, high was 555 and it closed where? 545. Okay, so it's an bear graph. So let's take a 50-50 scenario. So 555 and the base is 542. So if we do a 50% mathematical calculation, what will be the price?
Sorry?
542 is a low, okay? 555 is high, and if I just say 555 minus 542 divide by 2, what's the price? 50% price?
548.49.
No, open a calculator.
6.5. 6.5 rupees. It's 13 rupees, right? Yeah.
It will be 548.5. That's right.
Please, anyone can open a calculator, right? I'm just trying to explain what he says. Okay. So 542.10, which is the lowest. We add 6.5, which is 48.5, and where the stock has closed at 545. That means the bear has control. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So our marking point is what we'll put in Excel is 548.5, and the volume is 10,56,000. Now next day volume has increased to 13 lakhs. Can you see? The volume has increased by 2.5 lakh shares, and the closing is 550.50, which is above 548.50. Now we have to notice two things. One is like the volume has increased. At the same time, our earlier 50% price has moved up. The stock has closed above that 50% price. So next day, if you buy this on the close, if you buy this 550.50, you will get some good points. Just see the high of 559. Can you see this? And can you see the support 547, which is nearby your 50%, 548 approx, okay? So this is the low. So what you have to see is if your low is supported, your 50% calculation is supported, you will buy. See, the volume is increasing, huh? See the price. I mean, the 548 could be your pivot point. That is a point wherein you will decide the stock will go up, I'll buy. The stock will go below, I'll sell. And within 2-3 days, the stock has risen, see, to 577 sorts, 579 sorts, 580 sorts. So it's on daily basis. So what he does on intraday basis is he just try to calculate 15 minutes chart on buyer and seller basis. So we can use what, Cipla? This is Cipla, okay, and I'll take this is script movement. I can take 15 minutes. Okay. This is 15-minute charts. What you have to understand is the volume part. 54, 57, 77. Now this is something where we need to put our eyes on. The volumes increase to 20,000 more. Again maintain.
Okay.
Okay. So we have to see the average part. This is 64.95, 64. Okay. The next volume which has happened, which is below this price. That means some seller has come. 64.95, 77,000 shares, and the volume is more than previous 15 minutes volume. And the second leg, that 73,000 shares have also traded at 64.16, which is average, the average which is less than 564, 564.95, which is now 564.16. So that means some bear grab has started now. So no volumes, again no volumes. That means this, from starting from this, some operator or some big person is trying to offload these shares. You can see the averages, you can see the averages, it's going down. 12 o'clock, 62, 1, and see what we have to notice here is only 10,000 shares in traded at 565. People who have bought these shares, so many shares, since morning, then trying to just pull this price up. Somebody tried to pull this price up. Okay, so let's see what happened afterwards. They tried to buy this 565. This ultimately big sell comes in, 1 lakh shares. The bear again entered. Just see the average 562.57. So this stock is in bear's control. That means sell side is more. Can you make this mind? I mean, looking at this, it's very simple. You have to just check the traded value and the average. That's all. There is no other methodology involved in this. Now the supply side is in control. So what he'll say is he'll average this. He'll average the morning thing. 64 wali price, this one 70,000 shares. He'll average this and he'll give a sell call. And he'll see the bottom how it is calculated. I have just explained you that's 565 is the high. Today's low is 562. So target would be difference of 3 rupees. So 62 minus 3, 59 is the first target. That is for sure.
Okay.
So this 2-3 rupees is calculated by scalpers looking at volume and averages. So that is how he's able to understand the buyer weightage and the seller weightage. Earlier I explained you on the daily basis. So this is more applicable because he's sitting on system and we guys usually skip off with some work. So it's not even profitable trade if you're not on system. At times it runs like anything. So when supply side is more, he'll just pull in trigger and it will move down all of a sudden, and you are not able to control or sell. Say at times even Deepa is not able to book the profit.
Yeah.
So it is like timing the market, and this is not the game for us. This is a scalper game wherein they trade for 2-3 rupees and they trade chunks. And this is usually a pro trader's game. When people see such trades are more likely when people are used to do arbitrage. See, arbitrage is something again gaining 1 rupee out of price differentiation in NSE and BSE. So this is much similar base to it, and people are not able to do that arbitrage now. So they have started doing this through system. So system will tell you feed in on Excel file the increase in volume, they automatically generate an indicator to buy sell. So this 2-3 rupees is very simple to gain in this market if you are on system.
Mm-hmm.
So more or less, see, it's again a game of volume, okay, and the average price. If you can understand this part, 50% thing, then you can solve anything. Have you seen that seesaw thing? Okay, it's like balancing. So one side it is like 70 kgs, another side is 30 kgs. Obviously, it will tilt towards a 70 kg thing. So if we do this 548 and it's tilted towards 550.65, that means it is going up. So next day is moved up to 559, simple. And you try this methodology, I mean, you calculate today, okay? You can calculate today. So we can see this.
21st.
20 and 21st, what supply has happened, okay? Just see, volume is 8,73,000 here. Price is 63. Volume has decreased and the closing price is 62.80. Okay. So the more acceptable scenario here would be like if the price is dropping and the volume is increasing. So today, I mean, there were SMSs that today is the day wherein the volumes are very less, which has never happened in history. So if like it's like 8,73,000, if here volume would have been like 12 lakhs. So this is for sure that tomorrow it will go down to 550 or 555. But this is also a scenario when the volume is maintained and the selling is on. So how we can track this? 16 December is okay. Average is 568. Volume is say 5,85,000. Average is 563. Somebody has sold double the volume. So it's 10,32,000. So the seller is active here since 14th of December. Can you see? The seller is active from 15th of this December, wherein the volume is 10 lakh shares and the price has dropped down by 5 rupees and he is active. So the short call is since 15th of December. Okay. Then there is a bull which has come in 6,65,000 and 566. The price is closed above. Then again bull coming in 9,97,000, which is again sold into, prices maintained. Now again 2 consecutive volume. So it's like if you total from 14th or 15th of December, the sell side is more and the buy side is less. I mean, you can make a column of buy and sell and then total it out. The buyer who have bought with the price, if the price has increased with the volume, you can say the buy side. If the price has decreased with the volume, you can say sell side. So you can create a total window and then you can say, you can select the either side. That is what I'm trying to explain.
Okay.
Let's do it. I mean, it will be.
Let's do another stock.
Do on Excel, huh?
Maybe you can download the same.
It's exportable file.
Yeah, it's a downloadable file. Yeah.
Achha, downloadable file. Download file in CV.
Yeah.
Downloading Excel. Where's the file gone?
Music folder.
It's an HTML file. Excel file.
I do. I tried clicking in, but hold a second.
You
This is
need,
also.
you need to click.
I tried
Download.
clicking in.
Okay.
It's not allowing me to download this also.
Maybe right click on it and open a new window.
That will download a HTML file. You just have to click it to download the Excel file.
But it is not allowing me to do this. I'm trying to click, but
Only
let me
copy
see if
paste.
I can copy
Yeah.
paste bhi ho jata.
You can also copy paste it. In the same page, you said download the data. A bit down.
Let me try this. If I copy paste, nothing better than that. I opened what? It's a Word file.
Yeah, it should be a text Excel file.
So the highlighted. See, what we'll do is we'll just create a sell. Okay. So if price increases, if price decreases, we'll say sell. Increases, we'll say buy. So we collect data from 14th. Now this is the first major. See, we have to start with wherever there are hefty volumes. Okay. So this is a volume which is double in delivery. So which will hit. Okay. So we copy and say sell side. Paste. Okay. You can. So this is copy and say buy. This is copy and say buy. Now these two are sell. Copy, say paste, sell. So let's take the prices.
$563.15.
This is 563. Okay. I'm taking this as 563.
Okay.
So 563, 563, And this is again 563.
Yes, 0.15. Yeah.
And this is 566.
569.
And 569. So this is the present situation, and the count is
25,000, 26,000. Sorry. Yeah.
26 lakhs.
26 lakhs. Yes, 26 lakhs.
Okay, this is awesome.
16 lakhs. It is not considering them as numbers, I believe. Because we copy pasted it. It does not recognize the numbers.
Correct.
So we can just put a rough figure.
So 10 plus 7, 17, 17 plus 8, 25, and the rest is 26 lakhs approx, right?
Yeah.
So
16 lakhs. Yeah.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is something wherein more weightage. The sellers are more active if you take the ratio.
Okay.
And at the same time, it has what you have to study is a bit structure for a confirmation that Cipla is closed below its averages. We already worked on. Just see, it has formed a evening star formation. This is evening star formation.
Yeah.
Evening star formation, and it has perfectly taken a point up and closed below this support line. And once it breaks 559.10, which is first target according to buy sell position, what RJ does, our target is next support line, which is 534. Okay. So Cipla has maintained, it has taken approval from board for 2,000 crores of ADR, GDR, and they will try to maintain price. What will support? What are other factors which are supporting us is Oro Pharma, Sun Pharma, all are breaking down, and they have a room to break further for 10-15 rupees. So whole pharma sector is under stress. This is one. Second factor is Nifty is under stress. It has closed below 8075. So it supports our price. Third factor is sell side position according to RJ theory is strong. What we have calculated in Excel. So this is very simple method to recognize, to take on the price. So if you understand from this, the theory which I have explained below, at 542 level, if we do this, let's see where we stand. So take 563, closing price is 564. Just a second.
560.
Open is this.
Yeah.
Open high low close.
That is previous close. First one again.
Let's go to
Close.
Let's understand here. So open is 68, high is 76. Okay.
It's LTP.
Sorry.
There is LTP and close. The last traded price and close is the average of the last 30 minutes.
This is on daily candle, no?
Yeah, daily candle. Close is the value which is an average of the last 30 minutes.
Last 30 minutes, that's I understand. In this scenario, we'll take low and high and we'll do 50%.
Okay.
Low is 55910, high is 576. Can anyone divide?
What is the low?
Low is 559, high is 576.
17.
17 and 8.5. So if we add
Yes.
559 plus 8, so 567.5 approx, okay?
Yes.
So it has closed where? 563.
Yeah.
So that means 567, the price is closed below 567.50, bear has control. Second day again it tried, it closed below 566. Third day it tried, it succeeded, 569. And again, consecutive 20 and 21st, it's not able to cross 567.50. So in that case, our scenario, our stop loss is 567.50 and our target is 559, and we have added 8.5 na 8.5 to this, which is 567. So you will subtract 559 minus 8.5. So your target will be like 51 something.
550.5.
550.5. So this is your first target.
Okay.
Are you able to understand the theory?
Yeah, but we bought this puts, right?
Sorry?
We bought puts, so there will be a time decay. So this reaching of 550
No, we have
target.
we have looking at scenario we have bought. It's already been 5 days. You know, it is
Yeah.
see more is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 closers below 567.50 and only one closer above 569.15. And tomorrow
Yeah.
we have expiry. Nifty has closed down. Pharma sector is down. So probably tomorrow we'll hit 551.
Okay.
So we have to see other factors as well. This is
Yeah.
a pure volume game, a buy-sell theory. But for me, I always verify, you know my nature.
Yeah.
So I think tomorrow, once it breaks 559, within 5 to 6 minutes, you will receive 551.
Okay.
It will be very fast. So you have to put your sell orders. We bought at 640, I guess. Put all your sell orders at 10, 40, 11 sorts. You will double your money.
Okay.
So it depends
10
tomorrow how
rupees
you
is a good
want.
number, I think.
But supply side is really very good. And somebody, if you know, if anyone is left, I guess only one. We have taken one position. Na? Who has taken Ram or Praveen?
I have taken it.
So others can take below 559. So you have some 7, 8 odd points to make money. So it is purely a volume game. When buy side and sell side we calculate the way where we find a more weightage, we click in the trade. So we need to actually study the history. If you check the pattern, you just see the larger volume. Then you are able to do this. Make a high-low, calculation. Make a 50% value of it, and just see the where the weightage where is more weightage, on a sell side or a buy side. It's simple, buying in a momentum and then trading in it. So intraday, even I track this. What I track is I track this. I want this large volume. Or any other stock, if I can find one for you. Tata Steel, Bajaj.